only gone and bloody done it. We've only gone and done it. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here. How you doing? Hope you're all having a good one. Let me just start off this video by saying Manchester United have just beaten Man City 2-1 away at the Etihad Stadium. We've beaten them, we've battered them, we've gone there, we've bossed it, we've shined Pep Guardiola's ball down, and we said, fuck you, City scummers. Oh, it's absolutely bloody amazing. OLE'S at the wheel. Tell me, how good does it feel? We've got Dan, James, Maguire and Fred. Marcus Rashford, he's mank born and bred. The greatest of English football. City, fuck you all. It's a mangasm situation over here. It's a mangasm situation. Hope you're all having a good one. I know all you United fans out there will be. We've done the job. We've beaten them. An amazing display by United. Defensive backs to the wall job, okay at times. But the opening part of the game, man, City did not know what hit them whatsoever. City did not know what hit them. They weren't prepared for the level of counter-attacking ability, the pace, the precision of the passing in the final third. Dan James, acres of space down the right, caused them all sorts of problems. Marcus Rashford, basically the new Cristiano Ronaldo. Say what you want about him, 10 goals in 11 games for United. 13 in 14 included internationally. The guy's in some serious goal-scoring form. And he scored again today. He could have had a hatful. Let's be real now. I'm not being funny when I say this. We could have gone in at half-time 5-0 up against those City scumbags today. And they are City scumbags. You know why they're scumbags? Because they're a bunch of racist scumbags. I've just seen after the game, Fred and Pereira and a couple of other players were being racially abused by City fans. Okay, it's only a small percentage of scummers, but what an absolute bunch of scum. Not only throwing lighters and coins and hitting Fred on the back of the head, but racially abusing players in England in 2019. Hold your heads in shame, you City scummers. That's all you deserve is a loss to Manchester United today. Manchester always will be, was, is, and ever will be red. So fuck the lot of you. Anyway, there we go. I said that. There we go. Thank you very much for tuning into the video. If you are in here, please do smash a like on it. Where do we begin then? I mean, the precision of the play from United in the final third today was brilliant. Rashford, Martial, James, even Lingard was doing all sorts. Transitioning to attack. I want to give a special shout out to the difference maker. The people that made Kevin De Bruyne look like a second-rate mug out there today. I'm talking about McTominay. I'm talking about Fred. People are criticised and they've said all that they've got to say about these players all season long. Well, they've turned the corner, it seems now. I mean, McTominay's been consistent for a while now. He gives us so much. An amazing performance from McTominay again today. But Fred deserves a special mention. He's only really had a run in the side recently. He's rewarding Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with the selection that he's shown in him. And he is putting in some heck of a displays out there. I mean, that today was a brilliant performance by Fred. He had a yabba-dabba-doo time. He had a gay old time out there. And it was brilliant to see. I'm so happy with the result. I'm so buzzing. I'm not feeling overly well today, but that has pepped me right up. No pun intended with the Pep Guardiola reference. That guy, though, he's having a nightmare, isn't he? I mean, do people talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and how he's been doing this season? We're 5 points off the Champions League places now, by the way. Chelsea lost to Everton today, 3-1. Now we've beaten Manchester City. We just beat Tottenham Hotshits. We are 5 points off of the Champions League spaces now. We're in 5th place, lads and lasses. A short while ago, we were down, we were out. Everyone was saying Ole out. Everyone was saying United are shite. Well, he's only gone and proved the lot of you and me wrong, to be fair. Because the way that he's got this United side playing over the last couple of games, and sure you can say, oh, we only play against the top 6 sides. You can only motivate them against the top teams, which you self-motivate for. Bollocks. They're all playing for Ole. They're all fighting for Ole. They're all trying their absolute guts out there for United. Look at the way we defended tonight, man. We defended like an actual set of lions out there. Literally. They weren't human beings out there on the pitch. We had a bunch of bloody lions at the back there. It was amazing. Harry Maguire, what a standout performance from that slab-headed monster at the centre there. He was insane today. Great performances, clearing absolutely everything away. Body on the line. Victor Lindelof, man, he only made 1 error today, which is amazing for Victor Lindelof. The rest of the time, he was incredible. He was absolutely bloody incredible. So massive shout out to the back line. Luke Shaw even, but the best defender of the game today for me was Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Nobody gets past Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He had Raheem Sterling in his pocket all day long. Hi, how's it going, Raheem? No, sorry, you can't come in, mate. Got some ID on you? That's basically the job that Aaron Wan-Bissaka was doing. See you later on, pal. Completely bossed it, completely dominated them for the opening half an hour of the game. Sure, they had possession and they were just passing it around here and there. They didn't have any shots on David De Gea's goal, whereas United, when we got the ball, we were direct, we were fierce, we were quick, we moved it, we had a purpose, we were counter-attacking with sheer delight out there. And we caused them all sorts of problems. We rightfully got the goal from Marcus Rashford. He slotted away the penalty. And Martial put the second goal in for the back of the net for us as well. Another great performance from him. Much better performance from Martial than we've seen for a while, actually. I think his movement today, he looked hungry. He was out there working his socks off for the team. Everybody was bang up for this game. Of course, it's the Manchester derby. You've got to be. But you still got to go out there and, let's face it, beat a superior team. Say what you want about how freaking much of a shite history City have got. And they have got a shite history compared to United. They're a new money club. They would just still be down there in the bloody Championship if it wasn't for some oil baron coming in and pumping them full of lead. But apart from that, you've got to say right now, they are a heck of a team. Right now, Pep Guardiola's built a heck of a force. Maybe not this right moment right now. That's proved it because that's handed them their second home defeat in the Premier League already this campaign. More than any Pep Guardiola campaign has overseen, actually, in terms of the amount of home defeats. So they've already shown a few problems. They're stuttering a little bit for City. But let's be real, they're champions of England. They've been consistently dominating the English game for the last couple of years. It may be Liverpool's year this year, it really may be, which is sad to say and it's disgusting. I think they're going to win it anyway, regardless of this result. But this just goes to show you that Manchester United, we are back on the ascendancy. We're back up there. A couple of weeks ago, everybody's calling for Ollie out. Everybody's saying the squad's not good enough. But now look at us. We beat Spurs, we beat City, we're up to 5th. Look, that would be an amazing performance for us. There's probably people commenting in here. Look how the mighty have fallen. Look how the mighty have fallen. They're happy with 5th. We're happy with 5th. You can't expect a squad that Manchester United have right now to even finish any higher than 5th. We won't finish. We shouldn't finish 5th. But I tell you what, it's given us a shot in the arm. It's given us the possibility and something to fight for, to maybe challenge for top 4. The squad we've got out there is absolutely subpar compared to City's. It's subpar compared to Liverpool's. Look at the midfield we had out there today. On paper, McTominay, Fred and Lingard. It's nowhere near the quality that City have out there on the pitch. It's nowhere near the quality that Liverpool have out there on the pitch. So that tells me that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is squeezing every single drop out of these players at the moment. Okay, we are losing and having poor results against teams we should be doing better against. But when it counts, when it mattered, today, Manchester Derby, he set them up effectively. He set them up with a really great mentality. Defend, get into them. Point of confrontation when they get into the final third. But other than that, let them have it. Let them pass it around all day long. Possession means nothing. They're not doing anything with the possession. But when we get the ball, what we're going to do is we're going to make runs into wide areas. We're going to make runs in behind. We're going to get balls quickly to our players out there. And we saw that time and time again. Dan James, let me just take a moment to talk about Dan James. He's 21, this guy, 21 Dan James, little Danny James, coming up from the Championship. And I must say, he's been our player of the season already this year, I think. The performance that he put in today, it's not only vision, it's not only the ability to beat a man. He's got every attribute out there that you would want from a midfield player. He's a winger, he's a blistering player who can take a man on, but he's also got an incredible eye for a pass, an incredible board, incredible intelligent football brain. So I just think he's been a revelation. Same with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The signings that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has made have been nothing short of remarkable. We just need a few more of them, and then this United side can maybe kick on and maybe challenge for top 4. But what are you saying then? What are you saying, all these haters saying about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not big enough for the job? What are you saying? Do you still want Ole out? You still want Ole out, even though he's just overseen a win against City in the derby? They did the double over us last year. Are you telling me that you're not happy with how he's progressed the players in the squad? Are you telling me you're not happy with the win against Spurs? Look, we can't be expected to finish any higher than where we are in the league right now. That would be a monumental achievement this season if we could finish 5th, in my opinion. So that's where we are. That's what we're doing. That's the road that we're on. Sure, there's going to be slip-ups. There's going to be problems. There's no quick fix at United. We are not going to be challenging for anything for a couple of seasons at least. No way. So just to get back up there and get steady in the ship and get the development of the youth on the go, that is the key areas that United need to focus on. Solskjaer seems to be doing it. It's not going to be an overnight thing. There will be some hiccups and mistakes and really poor performances here and there. That's just how it goes. But look, I'm really happy with Solskjaer. My voice is totally going tonight, by the way, lads and lasses. I want Solskjaer to be the coach at least until the end of the season. You can't judge him from the start of the season until now, when all he's had is a few defenders signed and Dan James, a championship player, and yet he had Sanchez and Lukaku and Herrera leave. You've got to judge him when he's been able to actually mould the team, when he's actually been able to have time to build and develop the team and sign a couple more players in January. And then let's see how he progresses until the end of the season. And I think a lot of you, come the end of the season, will probably be in a much better position to actually judge whether or not you want Solskjaer to be the man. We've not seen enough from him. Sure, he doesn't have the experience, but today he's got the better of pretty much the most experienced and decorated manager in the Premier League. Pep Guardiola, he's got the better of him today. How is that possible with a squad that's not as good as his squad? How is that possible? We had their players in the back pocket, that's why. Aaron Wan-Bissaka made a complete mug of Sterling. Gabriel Jesus, I mean, who is Gabriel Jesus, man? They think he can walk on water. Turns out he sinks like a freaking lead ball because Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof did the absolute bloody number on him today. Simple as that. I mean, he looked shite out there. I was just not impressed with the way City went about it at all. Sure, you can tiki-taka and pass it around all day long, but they're not doing anything with it, really. Okay, it was a little bit backs to the wall. It's a little bit dodgy at the end of the game there. We were close to the winning line. It was always going to be like that. But at the end of the day, we have got the win in the Manchester derby against the City scum. And like I say, it's no less than they deserve. I do want to talk about the moment of the game where Fred was taking the corner and he was assaulted. He was actually physically assaulted by City scum fans at the corner flag who just peppered him with coins and lighters and bottles and all sorts. Fucking scum. And not only that, racially abusing him at the same time. I hope there's some serious implications for those guys. They should be banned from attending football, absolutely. The clubs need to find out and deal with it. I'm sure City as a club don't want these twats tarnishing the name. But that's what happened. We've got to talk about it. They're pure scum. There you go. That's what you get for being a bunch of racist scumbags. I know that's going to annoy a few people because, look, not all City fans are scum. Not all City fans are racist. I know this, okay? They're obviously just a small minority of absolute twats. But I'm looking at that camera. I'm looking at the people hurling insults and abuse and actual physical objects that are Manchester United players. And I'm thinking they don't deserve a second shot. They're just fucking scum. There you go. Right, I'm going to look into the comments now, guys, but thank you very much for joining me. My voice is absolutely gone during the live watch-along and this match reaction, of course. But there you go, Ollie's at the wheel. How good does it feel? We've got freaking Dan, James, Maguire and Fred. By the way, during the watch-along, we've come up with a new song, so it's no longer we've got Sanchez, Paul Pogba and Fred, because Paul Pogba's shite anyway, and also he's potentially leaving. Also, Sanchez is gone, so we've had to change it to we've got Dan, James, Maguire and Fred. I think you all agree that's a good one. So we'll stick with that. Anyway, Ollie's at the wheel. Let me know what you guys think about it. Please do get in the comments section with your thoughts on the performance today. A massive win, a huge performance, a dominant display in terms of chances as well, I think. I mean, let me just have a look at the final match stats. I'm sure they'll be a little bit favourable towards City because at the end of the game, they did dominate and possess us. And if you look at the stats here, everybody, all the neutrals who didn't watch the game will go, oh, United just managed to hang on. United defended them off the park. United backs to the wall. But it wasn't really a case of that. Certainly not in the first half anyway. But let's have a look. Possession 72% to Man City, 28% to United. Possession doesn't win prizes. Possession doesn't win points. Goals win points. Chances creators win points. And that is what we did today better than City. They had 22 shots. This tells everything. Let me just say this. They've had 22 shots throughout the 90 minutes today. 5 on target, 1 goal. 22 shots, 5 on target, 1 goal. United, 11 shots, 7 on target, 2 goals. I mean, what would you rather? Would you rather just be having shots for the sake of it? Do you know what I mean? It's like those twats you come up and you're playing against FIFA and you beat them 1-0. And then at the end, look, I've got twice as many shots as you. What the hell does that mean? It means nothing. Anyway, I'm just absolutely over the moon and buzzing about this one. Get your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Great to have all of you in here for the live reaction show. Do us a favour if you are stopping by. Smash a cheeky little like on it and get your thoughts in the live chat. Okay, I think I missed a couple of cheeky little super chats. So I just want to say thanks to everybody who's already sent questions in and comments in and all sorts. We've got a super chat from Son Goku Ian97. Thank you very much, my friend. He comments, this result impregnated me with a love smiley face. By the way, Son's messy goal. Yeah, I know. Fair play to you, Son Goku Ian. This result has actually made me feel pretty freaking pregnant too. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm glowing right now. And yeah, I must say, Son's goal for Spurs today in their 5-0 victory against Burnley, where he's just walked it from the defence and then popped it into the back of the net, was incredible. Probably goal of the season for me so far anyway. So yeah, fair play to you. Son, incredible goal for Tottenham. Jose, 5-0 victory for him. But we beat them, didn't we? They've had a 100% perfect record, scoring all sorts of goals, but he could not come to Old Trafford and get one over on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The baby-faced assassin with our skeleton squad got the better of the two most decorated managers in Premier League football in one frickin' week. Jose Mourinho, the current most... That's got to be those two, hasn't it? Yeah, because Fergie's not around anymore, so Pep and Jose. Those are the two most decorated managers in Premier League football right now. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's just gone, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant. Absolutely buzzing about that one. Gungshi, thank you, Son Goku and Gungshi with the super chat comments. Can't wait to see how this team looks after Ollie's had a couple more transfer windows. There he is, the baby-faced assassin. He's on the screen now. He's got a smile on his face. He's loving it. I'm with you, Gungshi. Give him time, let him develop. He's making some good signings. The signings he's made are shrewd. Aaron Wan-Bissaka looks like a £150 million player. Dan James looks like a £80 million player. And we cost 15 million as a championship player. And Maguire looked fantastic today, and you know he's going to be a good leader for us, and you know he's going to have a good season for us after this. He needed a bit of a settling-in period. It wasn't going to be all plain sailing for the new signings, but certainly the signings that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has made, I have to commend him. You can't get any better than what he's done so far on the limited budget that he's been given. We've recouped a bit of money. I hope that, in all honesty, I hope Paul Pogba gets sold in January and United go out there and reinvest that in 2 or 3 quality players that fit the mould of what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is trying to do at the moment and develop and build this squad and create a new look United. That's what I hope happens. We shall see. And then another super chat here from K Wars. Thank you very, very much for getting in here with your super chat comments. Let's go. Huge win tonight, Pig. Absolutely buzzing. Thank you very, very much, K. Much appreciated for you getting in there with your super chat. Yeah, absolutely buzzing over this one. Right, let's get into the rest of your comments then. Thanks to everybody that's taken the time to write them in here. Gary Wells comments, Dan James, the new Ryan Giggs. I've got to say, there's lots of similarities there. Daniel James running down the wing. Yeah, 100%. He's just got the ability to beat a man, take a man on, but he's so intelligent as well. That's the thing that I like about it. It's not just like he's a headless chicken. It's not like he's Raheem Sterling or something. No, he's not a headless chicken. He gets down the line, he beats a man, and he gets a really good intelligent pass in more often than not. He's a great creator, he's got great vision, and he's a great executor when it comes to passing too. So I'm just really happy that we've got a player of that caliber, 21 years old, seems like a really nice guy as well, homegrown, such a talent. The future's bright for Daniel James, there's no doubt in it. Alex Rincon with an interesting comment here. He comments and says, officials from the club are working with Greater Manchester Police in order to help them identify any individuals concerned and assist with their inquiries. So there you go. And he's also going to say the club are also working with the GMP regarding an instance of objects being thrown onto the field of play. So already being dealt with. The City fans, the scum, the racist, whatever you want to call them, they will get their comeuppance, hopefully, because I think that was disgusting. Nobody wants to see anybody racially abused in this day and age. It shouldn't be going on. And the fact that it's happened to United players from City fans in the Manchester derby, I mean, I thought we were over that shit. I really thought we were over that shit in this country. So you want to be ashamed of yourselves, you know? You do want to be ashamed. They won't care, though. It's just the type of scum that these people are. John Bradburn comments, maybe the last 2 results show why you should give a manager more time to turn things around. Absolutely, you're not wrong there. I mean, you know, there's so many people calling for the sack of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and it could have happened. It could have actually happened before the Tottenham game. It won't happen now, obviously, because he's done an amazing job. When you look over the season, you look at all the other teams that are slipping up. Arsenal, Unai Emery, experienced manager. Solskjaer's done better than them. Way better. Spurs, Pochettino got sacked. Solskjaer's done better than them with a big squad. You could argue Solskjaer's doing better than Pep Guardiola when you think about what he's got at his disposal and the fact that they're the reigning champions and all that good stuff. Solskjaer's done better than him too. There's only a couple of managers in my eyes that are doing better than Solskjaer so far this season. Now, a couple of weeks ago, that would have been different, but that's the difference a week makes in football. A smashing win against Tottenham, an absolutely destructive performance against City, puts you in 5th place, puts you 5 points off of Champions League places. Come on, that changes everything. Are you really going to keep this negative vibe about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer out? What for? So we can go and get Spurs' cast off Mauricio, who, let's say, could have come in a couple of weeks ago. I don't think he'd have manoeuvred these two performances the same way Ole did. Those players are fighting for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They want Solskjaer at the club. Incomplete comments. Ole is already fine. Support him. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it's so easy to just get rid of managers quickly in this day and age. We've said it before on this channel. Sir Alex Ferguson, he was given plenty of time at the start of his United career, and there are lots of times where he could have been sacked and would have never had the legacy that he left. So let's give people a bit of time. Let's see what they can do. Let him time to prove himself and prove himself to Manchester United as the coach. We've seen things from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that are brilliant. We've seen things from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that are piss poor. He's got to learn from the mistakes. It's all well and good making mistakes as a manager and in life. You've got to learn from those mistakes and not do them again. And I think that that's what we're hopefully going to start to see. But I must say, to get the result against Spurs 2-1, and to get the result especially against City at the moment, away from home, with everything that's going on, all the pressure, the fact that they've got way better players than us on paper, the team's better, it just goes to show you what a tremendous job he's done in this last week. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I take my hat off to him. He's a freaking absolute bloody baby-faced hero. Matt Rush, thank you very, very much. That's a great show pick. Thanks for your efforts. Thank you very, very much, Matt Rush. My voice is going. I need to get some Lemsip down me. JP comments, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Hang on, it's just gone. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you little gremlin-faced genius. He's obviously feeling very, very positive about that one. Yeah, Ole at the club, doing the business in the last couple of games. What can you say? Yeah, we've got to cut out the poor performances against the lesser sides. In one way, it'd be better to beat all the teams we should and lose to the bigger sides, but you know, we're having a heck of a great time celebrating the fact we've just beaten City away. We've had a heck of a great time celebrating we've beaten Spurs. So you can't have it all. In hindsight, what would you rather? In hindsight, would you rather draw with Aston Villa? Sorry, would you rather beat Aston Villa and draw with City? Or would you rather beat City and draw with Aston Villa? In hindsight, I'd rather beat City. So, you know, it's not a good enough result in the Aston Villa game. We've got to cut those terrible results out against teams we should be beating. But look, when you're going up against City, when you're going up against Spurs and getting the better of them, he can't be doing that badly. Right, folks, comments. Fred was absolutely astonishing today. I truly mean that. Yeah, I truly mean that too. Who is this man that they call Fred on the pitch there? Because I want to see a lot more of it. The last couple of games he's been great too, but today he was unbelievable. Him and McTominay were absolutely unreal in the centre of the park, actually. Just in terms of creating, getting forward at the right times, getting your head up, playing a killer pass, defending like absolute lions. Both McTominay and Fred put in a really great defensive display today, especially McTominay. Like, defensively, he did so much for the team. Defensively, he did an incredible amount, and those two playing together really help each other out. You can see they're starting to get this sort of connection now. It doesn't feel right when those two are not playing together. It may not be the strongest partnership in the Premier League. It may not be the strongest on paper, but it seems to work. Recently, it's been working. Fred settled into it. He's had a good run on the side. He's taken the opportunity. He's progressed. He's looked really quality. Same goes for McTominay. He's just been an incredible breakout player for us this season, and he continues to blow me away. He continues to improve week in, week out. Loving what I'm seeing. Consistent, plays with a heart on his sleeve, and him and Fred hopefully can really cement themselves as a really solid partnership for us in the centre of the park this season. Now, what they do have to do is in the next game not go out there and bottle it. That's the key. Yep, Stephen Barrow comments, Fred was great against Spurs too. So true. Nikki MGYA comments, Fred, Scott and Bruno is enough. So you want Bruno Fernandes to come to the club. There's a few players that could come in those sorts of positions. Bruno Fernandes, Christian Eriksen is another player that's being talked about. Maybe Jack Grealish, maybe James Maddison. These sorts of guys, somebody we can absolutely definitely do with. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with Fred and I'm happy with McTominay at the moment. Of course, we would like to improve because if you're talking about over the careers, Fred's just not been quite good enough. But the last few games, you have to take your hat off and say he's been amazing. He's been amazing. Garin Luke comments, Aaron Wan-Maldini. You're not wrong there. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I mean, it's pretty hard for me not to give my man of the match to Aaron Wan-Bissaka because I thought he was just unbelievable. He was absolutely unplayable. City really struggled to get past him. Sterling struggled to get past. Anybody struggled to get past him down the left-hand side for City. And he just stood his ground. He won absolutely everything. Interceptions, challenges galore, throwing his body on the line, getting forward, whipping balls in. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a £150 million player in today's market. If you sold him tomorrow, what price tag would you put on it? You wouldn't take 50 million for it. I wouldn't take 100 million for him. Look, he's a £150 million player. So we've already done an amazing job getting him at the club. He's had probably the best season of anybody at the club, along with Dan James. What more can you say? The lad was absolutely stunning today. Great performance from him. David De Gea, another shout for man of the match, because he's pulled off a couple of really key saves tonight that kept us winning the game, kept us in the game. David De Gea, once again, the unsung hero for Manchester United, but he truly deserves a shout for man of the match, because there's 2 or 3 saves that he's pulled off that were unbelievable and that have kept us getting the 3 points in the game. R. King's comments, Slabhead needs to improve his jumping headers. Fair enough, I thought Slabhead did a very good job today, to be fair. Defensively, getting it away, getting his head on it, getting that big slab on it. I thought he did a good job. So, look, he does need to improve. He's not had the best time at United over the season, but the last couple of games he's improved a fair bit. Neil Duffin, how you doing? Neil comments, Pig, I was wrong about Ollie. After Sheffield United, I was pissed. Hands up, humble pie, turning the corner, takes time. Congratulations, United getting there. City, you queens. Absolutely, Neil. I mean, that's it. I mean, you've got to give people a little bit of time. It's okay to have your doubts, though, and it's okay to have your concerns and voice your criticisms. Of course it is, but you have to understand that this is part of the long-term rebuilding job of Manchester United. It's not going to be an overnight success. It's not going to be a quick fix. We can't just get a new big-name manager in and expect, oh, it's just going to overnight, we're going to be great again. We don't have the players in a lot of these positions, so the fact Ollie's doing what he's doing with the squad we've got just goes to show you that he is actually doing a good job. I'm completely Ollie in, at least until the end of the season. I would fully support him in January with whatever players he wants to sign, and let's see what he does until then. Because I'm happy enough with what I've seen up until this point to say that, you know, he's a new manager. He's learning as he goes, but he seems like somebody that's prepared to learn from his mistakes and that is learning. Look at the way that he managed that game today as well. The substitutions that he made at certain times, they worked, they were good, they made sense. Shored it up a little bit when we needed to. And I was quite impressed with how he's generally managed the game throughout. And the selection of the game as well. Jesse Lingard, selecting him. I mean, let's just talk about Jesse Lingard. Lingard's put in another good performance today on the back of a good performance against Spurs. What can you say? Look, he's been shit for a year, but the last two games, Jesse's got at least a 7 out of 10 performance. So fair play to him and fair play to Solskjaer for having the faith to put him in there in the system that he wants to play. And now I have said that Jesse Lingard is a good presser, and the way that Pep Guardiola's side plays, I was expecting Solskjaer to sort of have Jesse in there trying to press high up the pitch, sort of like Liverpool do when they play City. But no, it was really more of just a connector from defence into attack. We'd win the ball back, we were defending most of the game, counter-attack, but we'd move it so quickly. They didn't know what hit them in the first half an hour of the game. It's amazing. JP comments, I'm still not sold on Fred at United. Well, I mean, you've got to give him a lot of credit, and you've got to say that the amount of time that he's had to really put in a good run and be in a consistent performer has not actually been that long. So this is his first real run in the side, and he's starting to find that little bit of intelligence with his teammates. He's starting to get that connection with his teammates, and he's looking more and more comfortable in the roles that he's doing. He does need Scott McTominay next to him. Scott McTominay is obviously a big player for United right now. You know, forget the other players that we've got waiting in the wings there that come in. If we don't have McTominay in the team in the midfield really suffers. Derek Jason comments, Pig, hope I told you believe in Ollie. What a win. Goodness me. Ollie's building. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer deserves credit. He's building this Manchester United side back up from what was an absolute shambles and a mess. So it's going to take time. You can't expect him to just come in and do the business for us overnight. It's going to take time. Raghavendra GN comments, James was impressive and United fans tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Navan 23, thoughts on Lindelof, Twanzebe better. I would say Lindelof, apart from making one key error tonight, which nearly led to a City goal, he was basically faultless. He really defended well. He read the game well. He covered really well. Victor Lindelof tonight put in a fantastic performance for me. Right, lads and lasses, I'm going to wrap this video up there. It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United. I've got a bit of a sore throat. I've been going for a couple of hours. It's one of those evenings tonight for me. I need to go and get some Lemsip and chill the hell out. Anyway, thanks very much for stopping by on the live stream. Come on, United, we battered City. Have some of that, you freaking wankers. That's what it takes to be the manager of United. That's what it takes to have belief in MUFC. We've gone there. We've done the business. We're right back up there, 5th place in the league. Top 4 challenge is back on the cards. Let me know what you guys think about the performance today. Sorry, I've got a bit of a bad chest, but let me know what you guys think. Come back in a few minutes when this video is finished. Get your thoughts and opinions in the live show. Sorry, in the live chat. Much appreciated to everybody who stopped by for the live show today. Absolutely buzzing my tits off on this one. United getting the better of City, champions of England. You wouldn't know it, would you? Because we made them look like a bunch of merry fools out there. Manchester is red. What more can I say? Stick it in the pipe and smoke it, City fans. Right, I'm going to wrap it up there. You're a bunch of legends. Thanks for stopping by. Smash a like on it. Subscribe. All that good stuff. If I've not replied to you in the live chat, understand that I would if I could. I'll do a few shout-outs. R Kings, Illy United, Sam Dusan, Ty Shelty, Abbas Hassani, Patrick Lentus, Illy United, JP, Atrex789, and everybody else. Gungshi, Alex Rincon, JP, I've already said it, Matt Rush, Incomplete. Thank you so much for stopping by and making this live stream and the live chat what it is. Great community of people we got. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it, Pep Guardiola. Anyway, you can follow me on social media there if you want to do that. Please do smash a like on this video before you go. Smash a juicy little like on it and let me know your thoughts and opinions. Time for me to go and chill out a little bit because I'm feeling damn rough. But that's definitely put a little pep in my step, no pun intended again. I'll see you soon. This is the Pig on Flying Pig United. Take it easy and come on, United! Let's go over to the Patreon credits now. Roll credits. See you soon. Oh yeah! Anyway, thank you for stopping by again on the live show. Great evening, great fun, great watch along earlier as well. Shout out to everybody who gets involved during the live matches and also these live match reactions. You're a bunch of legends. Thanks for stopping by on the channel. The channel's been growing a little bit recently. So I do want to thank everybody that takes the time to watch, takes the time to support and chuck likes on it and comments and all that good stuff and shares it and all that stuff and support me on Patreon like these guys in the post-match credits here. Legends, the lot of you. Thank you very much for stopping by. Take it easy, stay classy, have yourselves a good one. And what more can I say? We've beaten City in the Manchester derby. A truly inspirational week for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Takes Manchester United to 5th in the Premier League, 5 points off of Chelsea. Hoorah!